Welcome guys, so this will be my fourth Murders at Karlov Manor, sealed. I'll just jump straight into it. So I had a semi-decent run yesterday, went 5 wins, 3 losses, so best run so far. So, quite encouraging. Probably had the best deck so far as well. Oh wow, okay. So yesterday I had Rakdos and Izoni. Actually, wow, I have 2 Izonis. This is very silly. Yesterday I had also the Centaur yesterday, the red-green Centaur, who it buffs your disguised creatures. So it might be same again. Rakdos, 2 Izonis. We have Incinerator of the Guilty as well. Another 6/6 flying trample. Whenever Incinerator of the Guilty deals combat damage to a player, you may collect evidence X. When you do, Incinerator of the Guilty deals X damage to each creature and planeswalker that player controls. Wow, it sweeps the board when you collect evidence X. So if it does actually get a chance to attack, you just wipe their board. It doesn't have haste, so it's got to survive for a turn. Yeah, that seems pretty ridiculous. So Rakdos, in your end step, your opponent can sacrifice 2 non-land, non-token permanents. If they don't, you draw 2 cards. So it's just a ridiculous card draw engine, usually. Izoni, whenever it comes into play or attacks, you collect evidence 4, and you get 2/1 green spider tokens with menace and reach. So pretty awesome. All you have to do is, yeah, you need 4 casting cost in your graveyard. So that's a total of 9 power and 6 toughness. All with menace as well when you play Izoni. So pretty good card. But let's look at some other cards. If we're not playing Jund, could we play white or blue? We've got Fabricate. Okay, this is from the special side set. Search your library for an artifact card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle. So you'd need a good artifact to justify playing that, obviously. I don't see any rare artifacts here. Look at the other blue card, Case of the Ransacked Lab. Instant sorcery spells cost 1 less to cast. To solve, you've cast 4 or more instant sorcery spells this turn. That is never going to happen in Limited, or definitely not in Sealed. Solved, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, draw a card. No. Okay, that's completely useless, so we can forget blue based on this. Tolsimir, we need double white for Tolsimir, unfortunately. But this guy's pretty awesome. 3/2 lifelink for 5 mana, but you also get a 5/5, so it's sort of 8 power and 7 toughness of creature you get across 2 creatures. So it's a 5/5 trample you get. Whenever a wolf you control attacks, if Tolsimir attack this combat, target creature an opponent controls blocks that wolf this combat if able. Okay, so it's kind of, if Tolsimir attacks, it's kind of like a lure effect. Target creature has to block the wolf. So he's like a slow removal spell. Tolsimir, I think he's pretty good. But yeah, obviously quite fragile, 3/2. And it's nice that he's got lifelink, I suppose, as well. We'll see how good these white cards are. Maybe I could play green-white, I suppose. 10th District Hero, 2-drop. That's 2/3. Collect evidence, 2 and 2 mana. Becomes a 4/4 with vigilance. Okay. 3 mana, collect evidence for if oh right, yeah, no, I see, it's like a permanent upgrade. Doesn't say until end of turn, of course, so you just need 2 mana, collect evidence 2, and then he's permanently 4/4 vigilance. That's pretty good. And then after that, pay 3, collect evidence 4. If he's a detective, it becomes a melee for the stalwart. 5/5. Other creatures you control have indestructible. Wow. Yeah, a bit like that angel that makes your other permanents indestructible. So, really interesting and good card, I think. It just means it gets a target on it, I suppose. Your opponent has to kill this thing first before you can work on your other creatures. Right, assemble the players. Enchantment. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. Once each turn, you may cast a creature spell with power 2 or less from the top of your library. Okay, yeah, pretty nice. That's a bit of card advantage if you've got cheap things. And 10th District Hero has 2 power, so it would work with that. Would actually combo together. We also have a black-white instant called Treacherous Greed. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature that dealt damage this turn. What? That's not easy. Okay. Draw 3 cards. Each opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. Okay, 3-point drain life and 3 cards for 3 mana and lose a creature that dealt damage this turn. So it doesn't have to hit your opponent's face. It could deal damage to an enemy creature, I suppose. Yeah, nice card draw spell. Quite expensive, a little bit tricky to pull off, but yeah, kind of nice. But not a reason to play black-white, I would say. I think based on those rares, it's probably going to be Jund again. Red, black, green just seems stronger. There is one very good white rare. But I noticed there's quite a few white cards here. We've got 3 copies of Call a Surprise Witness. So I'm going to go through every colour. I'm looking for bombs, removal, evasion. My definition of bomb, I think, it's something that gives you maybe repeated card advantage. That's definitely one thing. Or just it's good value for your mana. Right, Novice Inspector's quite good. Assemble the players. Yeah, let's think about that. Call a Surprise Witness is pretty good because it gives flying to something. Market Watch Phantom can get flying, which is nice. Okay, this is a 3/3 when you attack with multiple things, which is nice enough. And it's a detective. Okay, hero is really good. Due diligence. Yeah, I mean it's all right. It's basically like a combat trick. It adds 4 power, 4 toughness, and vigilance to a couple of creatures. Yeah, I think try and avoid auras. Obviously, you get if your opponent has instant speed removal, you get 2 for 1. So. Museum Night Watch is quite good value because it leaves a creature behind. Yeah, we'll think about that. We'll think about that. Essence of Antiquity. 1/10 artifact creature. That is interesting. When you turn it face up, creatures you control gain hexproof till end of turn. And untapped. That's really interesting. So that's a disguise that can protect your creatures, can protect your 10th District Hero, which goes really well with 10th District Hero. So I think that's so weird and interesting. I'm gonna maybe play that. Has the Vigilante pumps up your smaller creatures, but not too interesting. I think skip that. Private Eye pumps detectives by +1/+1, and makes detectives unblockable. Yeah, that's great. Treacherous Greed. Yeah, it's a good card draw spell, and Tollsmith's obviously fantastic. Right. Look at blue. Did use is basically draw 2 cards for 4 mana. It's pretty good. Fair Flight. I quite like this one. Protects a creature. Can give something flying. Yeah, the lab thing is rubbish. There's no way we're gonna make that work. Just forget about it. Crime Stopper Sprite is a flyer, so we like that. Oh, 3 Dramatic Accusations. Wow, that's the blue removal spell. So you can shuffle and shine a creature into its owner's library. That's interesting. But then I guess this falls off. It'd be pretty ridiculous if you got this bounce back to your hand after you shuffle a creature into their library. But yeah, 3 removal spells in blue there, pretty good. Fabricate, yeah, you could find your Essence of Antiquity with this, but until I see an amazing artifact, I might skip that. Forensic Researcher can tap things down, so it's semi-removal. It's kind of a creature that can do removal. Projector Inspector is the draw and discard detective. That's quite good, I think. Yeah, there's a case for that one, I think. Living Conundrum, yeah, in theory this is really good, but I haven't run out of cards and played this yet, so I think very rarely is that going to matter. Agency Outfitter is a flying creature. You can search for a Magnifying Glass or a Thinking Cap and put them onto the battlefield. Oh, that's cool. I do like that. Nice Sphinx Detective. I wonder if I'll look at these last 2 and then check. So that's got flying. And of course Gleaming Gear Drake has flying. I've seen quite a few of these things. Gonna look at artifacts. I'm curious to see if we got a Magnifying Glass. It's gonna load for a second. Okay. Tell you what, I might take a just short break whilst it's deciding to load. And we're back. So we have the colourless page open, and we do have a Magnifying Glass. I have been playing this. I think it's I like the idea of it. I think it might be quite good. Obviously, it's going really well with Agency Outfitter. Right. I don't think I've... Oh, there's Thinking Cap. Wonderful. So, yeah, it's just a slightly boring piece of equipment, but not too bad. I suppose 2 extra toughness. It's very cheap to equip on detectives. Maybe that's good. Let's think about that. Lumbering Laundry, I'd say. It's very interesting. You can look at being able to look at face-down creatures. Probably this is more of a filler creature. I think if you want more artifacts or a 5-drop creature, yeah, you could chuck this in. I don't think you have to look at face-down creatures that much. Gravestone Strider. Oh, mana fixing. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We can add that one. Mana fixing is always good. Always add these. The Public Thoroughfares, they can make your early... if you start with this in your hand, it can make... your second turn, you you play this and you tap out basically. Branch of Vitu-Ghazi is kind of interesting. It's not really mana fixing. You got to pay 3 mana to get 2 mana of any one colour. Not sure how I feel about that, but it is also an extra creature in a land slot. Maybe we want to play that. Anyway, we've done blue, we've done white. Look at the black cards now. Okay, Snarling Gorehound. Yeah, I'm a fan. It's got Menace, and you can Surveil. Maybe play a small creature. That's good. Toxin Analysis. I think I'm a fan of this. That's a good one. Alley Assailant. Yeah, I tried using these. They're quite good. It's direct damage and life gain. Quite expensive. 3/3 for 3 that comes into play tapped. Yeah, I think these are good. Macabre Reconstruction is, well, it's card advantage. You get 2 creatures from your graveyard. I think that's good. Nightdrinker Moroii is flying. You lose 3 life when it enters the battlefield. Interesting. So you want to disguise it first, and then you don't lose the life, I guess. Yeah, 4/2 flying as well for maybe, well, 5 mana, let's say, to not lose the life. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously it's good. It's got flying. This can give things Death Touch, so it's like a good way of trading up with your small creatures. That might be good. Let's think about a dual leech. This is a flying creature, so we definitely want that. Oh, Persuasive Interrogators. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So you can, if you have a lot of clues, you can get a poison win. Yeah, I think I'm interested in that card. Treacherous Greed. Yeah, I should have added that already. Rakdos, yes. Kraul Whipcracker, yes. Yeah, I was jealous of these when I saw my opponents have them. 3/2 reach for 2 mana, and it can kill tokens. Great card. The Rakish Scoundrel. I like Death Touchers. I think this one's okay. It's an expensive Death Toucher. Typically you want the sort of the 1/1 Death Touch for 2 mana to trade off, to threaten to trade off with their big creature. But yeah, that's it. It does something cool as well, and of course Izoni is fantastic. So on to red. Vengeful Tracker. Oh god, this thing is horrendously. Yeah, I ran into this in my first sealed. Of course, I had a deck, a clue deck, and yeah, I took about 8 damage from this thing because I was popping my clues to try and fix a mana screw. Yeah, I think that's going to be just obscene. I definitely want to play that. Okay, this makes 2 creatures. That's pretty good. And it has Menace because it's a suspect. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Fender at large, just a big creature, extra disguise thing, if you, but not that interesting. Rubble Belt Braggart. So this can gain Menace when it attacks. So, and I've got 3 of those. Amazing. 5/5 Menace basically. I think that might be really good. Suspicious Detonation is removal, so we like that. Bolrac-Clan Basher. Double Strike and Trample. So that's got evasion. maybe that's good. Yeah, let's think about that. This is definitely good. The Incinerator and Torch the Witness is definitely good. We've just taken all the red cards there, actually. Green. Hard-hitting Question is a removal spell. Yes. Pick Your Poison is removal. Rubble Belt Maverick. Kind of good, but yeah, maybe a filler card. I like that Surveil too. Okay, Fanatical Strength is a combat trick. I just skip those these days. Tunnel Tipster. 2 Tunnel Tipsters. That's really good. Right. They went this way. Okay, Mana Fixing. And you investigate. Yeah, that's great. Very low on green cards, I notice. But we want to play our 2 Izonis. We could splash green, I suppose. Killer Among Us. Yeah, interesting card. Makes 3 creatures. One of them is a secret 4/4 Death Touch. But it only triggers when your creatures are attacking. And Tolsimir, of course, is pretty good. See what else we've missed out. So we probably just collected pretty much everything there. So the blue-white detective deck is not too bad here because we've got Private Eye to boost our detectives. We've got 3 Dramatic Accusations for a bit of removal. 3 Call a Surprise Witness. 10th District Hero as well. But let's not go crazy. We do have Rakdos and a couple of Izonis, so I think maybe that settles it. I think the commons and uncommons, I don't think they've changed all that much. Blue-white is quite good, but maybe not good enough. Curious Cadaver. Okay, that comes back when you sacrifice a clue. That's quite good. Okay, so yeah, cutting blue-white takes us down to 49 cards. These are the John cards I've left out. Obviously these ones are not really John, but basically included almost everything. If we want to go Disguise to boost up our Tunnel Tipsters, we might add Offender at Large. And if I have a graveyard strategy, I might want to play Rubble Belt Maverick. So that's, I mean, that is a start. This is definitely gonna take a bit of thinking about. I think yeah, I think I'll just call this end of part 1 and come back to it a bit later. So thanks for watching so far. Okay, I've come up with something. It's another Jund disguise deck, which I think makes sense because we've got 2 Tunnel Tipsters. We want to pump up with face-down creatures. So we're a ramp deck. That's why the mana curve is skewed towards large things. We had to ramp. We've got the 2 tipsters. We've got a magnifying glass, and we've got they went this way. So it's just 4 ramp cards. And a mana base, 4 swamps, 4 mountains, 5 forests. So the extra land is going to be a forest because we want to play our tipsters early. We have the 2 thoroughfares, so essentially we've got in the lands, we've got 7 sources of green, 6 red, 6 black. Branch of Vitu-Ghazi, it feels a bit risky to play these, so this maybe these are just messing up my mana base. I'd be better off with another forest and another mountain. But you can play them as disguised creatures, which is kind of interesting. And then there's you can turn it face up and potentially fix your mana. I've not done that yet, but I want to see if that, in principle, is going to work. If that can help me cast my spells. It feels risky, but it is 2 extra creatures, 2 extra bodies in the deck. So that would be effectively 19 creatures with these guys. So maybe it's a good idea. We'll see. Yeah, so we're pretty light on sort of early stuff. So we've got 5 2-drops. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. I am tempted to add land number 18, but I couldn't quite decide what to cut. But it'd probably should be a big creature. Okay, well, we get to test out the branch here. They went this way in the opening hand, so that can find the mountain on turn 3 if it comes to it. But it looks like we probably do nothing on turn 2. Which is often going to be the case with this deck. Okay, he's got his Vengeful Tracker. Fair enough. So, I feel like we need a blocker. We could disguise a Branch of Vitu-Ghazi, of course. Yeah, he is red-white aggro. I mean, I've got another land there. This can get me to 5. I think we play the Branch of Vitu-Ghazi as a creature. Try and trade with something. Okay, well I'll block your 2/2 there. You have a combat trick? I think he does. Sure he does. Okay. That's first strike. Did you get trample as well? Just first strike. Okay, fine. Alrighty. We can have a tapped 3/3. Not the best blocker in the world. We could chuck out another 2/2 disguised creature. We could torch the witness, kill one of them. I think Alley Assailant might be a good investment if he survives. The guy's just got more removal. It's very difficult. Oh god, the Dronasmith. I hate this thing. So it just hits me with a 1/1 flyer every turn. I run out of hit points. Get a flying blocker. Tunnel Tipster's pretty good, so that costs 2 mana. Obviously I've got Torch the Witness to kill the Dronesmith here. But I'd need to spend 2 mana to do that. I think I'll play Tunnel Tipster. I could Torch the Witness on a 2/2, but I don't want to do that. So he's just had fast start. This is the basically worst case scenario. Is a kind of aggro rollout like this for my deck because I'm very slow. And on the draw as well. Possibly unwisely, we gave up a land drop to make one of those funny creatures. Okay, so we got a Tunnel Tipster, and we can make a disguise creature and boost. Yeah, this thing is a problem. Yeah. Well, we sort of missed the chance to maybe. Deal with it. I guess we could make a. Let's see, he could flip and be useful. Yeah, I think we're probably just dead here. He has just had a perfect early game, and he's not missed a land drop, and he's played his 5-drop, whereas I still haven't played my 5-drop because I do not. Well, I do have 5 mana. I have 6 mana now, so but I've still got an idea that I want to boost my Tunnel Tipsters, but that may not be good enough, unfortunately. Okay, 5/5, is it going to get Menace? Yeah, just attack with everything, makes sense. So I can't really let through the 5/5 to take favourable blocks elsewhere. Or, if I did let through the 5/5 to take favourable blocks, I could take out the Dronesmith, Vengeful Tracker, Detective, and I'm blocking 6 damage, and I'm stopping the drones coming next turn. I am taking 7 damage, so I'm down to 1. But that seems like a reasonable thing to do. We'll just see if he's got the perfect card, the sort of overrun card. Another Rubble Belt Bragger. So this is the guy he just played all of his ones. So the problem now is I'm on 1 health. I have drawn a land. I can do a 3-point Torch the Witness to kill one of these, and then still I just have a bit of a problem because he just gets through with 1 creature and I die. So, yeah. Really perfect rollout for him. Just good early game into 2 5-drops. Right, so only option I'm going to say, this has got to be part of what we do, is 6 damage to that guy. And then he has to sort of forget to attack with something. But yeah, it's starting to look like a really bad idea in hindsight, playing this as a disguised creature. What did it die to? It died to a combat trick. So somehow these guys, they get their combat trick at the right time. They draw loads more creatures than me. Everything just seems to work out. Oh, 3 damage to any target, sure. Why not? Why not have a direct damage spell to finish? Sure. Yeah, I think I had... Yeah, the choice was I had the Vitu-Ghazi in hand and a forest. I thought, well, I've got the forest for next turn. That gets me to 4 land, and I've got the mana dude, so I'm on 5 mana. Yeah, but yeah, in hindsight, that's probably a bad idea. Probably wasn't any way I was going to survive that, though. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff. We'll keep this one. We've got 4 lands. We can't really do very much. We can play a disguise guy on turn 3. Oh, he's got a fancy land to start with. That's very good. I think we'll do that on 3. Oh, swamp. Beautiful. Okay. Do we want double red or double black? Probably want double red for the incinerator, to be honest. Yeah, well, we can take 2 damage. It's fine. Double red for the incinerator. Thank you very much. And it's going to be incinerator on turn 6, I guess. So we won't be able to flip the assailant because that's double black to flip. But he's double red to flip. So play him face down and we can draw a card. Seems good. So let's read what this does. Oh, that pumps things up. Okay, nice. He's missed a land drop, has he? Yes. I mean, No, I ramped a land out. He did not miss any land drops. 3 damage to target creature. Okay. Oh, okay. When you get 5, get a creature back from the graveyard. Okay. 3 damage. Yep, sure enough, you can do that. Kill that face down card. Now, do I just slam the incinerator next turn? Hope he's got no more removal. Okay, Suspicious Detonation. Right, he's playing red, green, black, so he kind of needs a... He might have a black removal spell. Oh, he's playing white as well. He had another fancy land. Wow. But then the other option is just play this as disguise or as a tapped 3/3. Let's just give him the incinerator test. You have another removal spell. I've always got, as long as it doesn't get exiled. Oh, Buried in the Garden. Okay, yeah, it's exiled. Nice. So that's his green-white removal spell. He's had his black-red removal spell. There's his green-white. Well, we have Izoni. Now, Izoni can work wonders here and make a large number of, well, 2 spiders. But it's collect evidence 4, and unfortunately they went this way, it's only a 3. Oh, you've got another removal spell, of course. I love it. 3 removal spells in 4 different colours. I think just attack with the spiders. I get through. Okay, cool. Thoroughfare. Tap a forest. This guy comes out. Has a face down card. I'll laugh if he blows up the face down card as well. The removal spell number, is it 5? Oh yeah, he can do... Okay, he's done 1 point of damage with that, so he had another removal spell. Killed a spider. Beautiful. Just a hand full of removal cards, apparently. Buried in the Garden. Case of the Gateway... Sorry, the Gateway Express. Soul Innovation and Blood Spatter Analysis. At least he's on, looks like 4 mana at the moment. He might be, he's got lots of stuff in his hand he desperately wants to get out. Five more removal spells, I'm thinking. Yes! Oh my god, what was that? Put up to X lands from your hand or graveyard on battlefield tap. So he got a land into play with that stupid card. Okay, all right, fine, yeah. Five removal spells. Why not? Let's turn this face up and do 3 damage. Gain 3 life. Torch the Witness on this, and we'd basically be able to draw an extra card. It seems excessive in the extreme, so I'm not going to do it. I want to see what his 6th removal spell is. Or maybe he's going to make me discard 2 cards. That's. I could put money on it, because neither of these are instants, are they? That's the 6th removal spell. Okay. Yeah, of course. Why would I even doubt the fact he has a 6th removal spell? Deadly Complication. Okay. So I get hit for 3. Do I have to start killing these things? Is that... Oh, he's got an island as well. He's got 5 colours, so of course he does, right. So that grows when you turn things face up. That grows when you get a cheap creature. Sure, I think I will do a 2-point Torch the Witness. this thing. Just to slow his roll a little bit. Then I will draw the card. Oh, Magnifying Glass is a big one. Cool. Oh, I could blow that up. Yeah, I'm gonna. This is stupid, but I'm gonna blow it up. Now he's gonna play his huge creature. He's probably got Niv Mizzet. But I only got myself to blame. I went over the top there. Right, yeah, he's got his stupidly huge creature. Of course he does. Why would he not now have a stupidly huge creature? That can destroy a token my opponent has. I will investigate. Pop that. See what I get. Hey, Tunnel Tipster. Alright. Alright, Tunnel Tipster. I got a bit carried away there. I was thinking, yeah, I want to kill some creatures too. So I just wasted both my burn spells. I suppose I wouldn't have been able to kill that with my 4-point thing. So then he gets a huge creature, 7/6. Sure, just to put 2 perfect massive creatures once he's hit his lands. Okay, you let that through, I think. Unbelievable. This thing has double strike, so it does 6. I think I can play it face down and have it as a come up as a surprise. It does want to tap all but one of my red, which is pretty stupid. Face down. Then the Tunnel Tipster will get to 2/2, so these two in theory can double block the spider. He can flip and trade with that. It's a theory, but I'm sure he's got removal spell number 7 up his sleeve there. It's a land, not a removal spell. No, he's eyeing up the removal on the next removal target, isn't he? Okay, well, not too much choice here. Block, block, block. Does anything have trample? Anything? Of course, he's got instant speed stuff as well, I'm guessing. Combat tricks. He's got intrude on the mind. Okay, sure. Let's resolve intrude on the mind. I have to do something, I think. I get to choose what he gets. Right. Does he get another? Does he get a big flyer? Another? Oh, does he get 3 damage? So he's got another removal spell. Is what you're saying. Or a big flyer. Okay, you can get another removal spell and get creatures back from the graveyard. Get the flyer back from the graveyard. Okay, let's flip this thing. Is that 3 damage to... It is 3 damage to a creature. Okay. What's the... Yeah, okay. Creatures back from the graveyard. Whipcracker. Oh, Whipcracker kills the Thopter. Great, this is the best moment of the game so far. Whipcracker and something else good. Like, oh, Izoni by any chance? This thing might kill me, that's the only problem. gotta count. Okay, 6, 7 mana. Alright. Get a Kraul Whisperer. And I would love an Izoni, but do I need another creature now? I'm going to be slightly greedy and go for the Kraul Whisperer and not be able to cast the Izoni. Then if he's got... Oh, he does... Of course, I'm stupid. He's got another removal spell in his hand. I knew about that. So the Kraul Whisperer is dead. So I'm taking at least 2 from that. We'll see if it's a 4-power creature. Then I just lost the game. But it happens. It's a pretty silly game when they draw 7 or is it 8 removal spells in how many cards? Well, he's gone through 30 cards to be fair. But you're doing pretty well if you've got 8 removal cards in your entire deck. Are we dead? Are we dead? Are we dead? Oh yeah, we're so dead. Well, I'm going to tap that and investigate before you can do that. Of course, thing to do is play Izoni because I get the 2 spiders. That was... Yeah, that was traumatic. Then I've got a blocker for the flyer. I don't kill the flyer straight away, but I've got a blocker for it. Got a big blocker on the ground and another spare blocker. So I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously I should have played Izoni. That would have been the safest play. Even if it was too tempting to kill that annoying 3/3 flyer straight away. Oh well, we're 0-2. We're going to go 0-3, I suspect. Not for the first time in this environment, but there you go. At least I get to finish early. Oh, well, perfect land. That's good. I have a Tunnel Tipster and they went this way. That's a nice ramp. We are on the draw. He's got an early start. He is playing the Rubble Belt Maverick. Okay, you get a 4th land. We could play as a creature. We've got 2 other land. It's tempting again to just play that as a creature. He's got his 3 colours. And I can't complain because I got my 3 colours as well. No, I don't want to trade for that thing. What's this? Oh, is that a mythic rare? Creatures with power 2 or less can't be blocked with creatures with power 3 or greater. Okay. If an ability you control on a creature with power 2 or less, it triggers an additional time. Okay, I wonder if it works from the graveyard as well. So I'm doing it. I'm gonna play Branch of Vitu-Ghazi as a creature again. We could just play this and lose 4 life. Oh right, he's got a funnily enough, he's got a creature as well. This is horrendous, isn't it? Cheap creatures mean I get drained for 1 life. Torch the Witness is could be good here, or maybe I shouldn't panic. Do that. They went this way and prepare to draw an extra card. Yeah, maybe don't panic. Do we need double black? Yeah, we do need double black, as a matter of fact. Let's do that then. Get the second swamp. Oh god. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. Okay, well I'll lose the 2/2 disguise thing. Face down card, okie doke. And I get pinged for 1. Or twice, because Delny doubles up the trigger. Right, yeah. He has the combo. So that's not killing that. It's cost me 4 damage. But I'm in a better position, I suppose, this turn. Okay, we're going to have potentially 7 mana this turn. If I do that, we have 5 mana. We want to spend 4 to kill that and play a face down card, I think. So X equals 3. And I think, actually, I want to go Alley Assailant to try and stabilize my life total, if this gets to flip. Okay, I have to take 5 here. Right, tempted to hold this back to just wait for a token to pop up. I think okay, right, let's think. How many creatures have I got in there? That costs 6 to turn face up. Got 7 mana right now. Okay, no, I'm going to play this as a disguise creature. I think I'm not going to wait around. I'm going to tap a... Oh, I can tap a clue token. And I'm going to play the Kraul Whipcracker as a blocker. And I think I may as well attack with this. I'll keep the Tunnel Tipster back to block. See if he's got a removal card for the face down card. I know there's exile target attacker. It's definitely a thing you can do. So remember, we've got 2 mana. We can still pop the clue. Don't really want to trade off this face down card. It's a pretty good flyer. Okay, right, big creature, 6/5. Is he attacking? He's tapped out. We'll pop the clue. And beautiful, we get the Izoni. Okay, Izoni, don't want to get rid of any creatures. Have we got, yeah, oh, good point. We can get rid of Torch the Witness, and they went this way for 4 mana and get our thingies. Am I being rash? Should I? See, that also needs double black to flip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, hang on. I've got 8 mana, so I think can play Izoni. We can get rid of these 2 for collect evidence 4. Get my 2 spiders. I can flip this face up as long as nothing. Wait, nothing's got reach. There isn't any surprise reach here. Turn that face up, please. Attack for 4. And I've got Morbid Reconstruction in hand, so Izoni can block the Panther. Quite happy to trade off. Ah, shit. So Izoni's dead, but not exiled. 1 card left in hand. So you could get rid of that from the graveyard. Another Gardener, another 2/2. Does he attack? He is going to attack, okay. He's got nothing in hand, right? He's got no way of boosting this thing. Oh, if he exiles that at sorcery speed, he can do that. He has potentially a trick here for 2 mana. Okay, well, I might get punished here just from my lack of knowledge, but that's okay. I will learn a valuable lesson, but I'm going to double block like that. Oh yeah, damn it. Yeah, he had trample, so I did take a lot of damage. Right, Morbid Reconstruction. How much mana have I got? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, maybe we can still have enough to flip that. Yeah, okay. Let's get Izoni back. Hopefully we're not going to die if I do this, for want of having, you know, 3 life points. But I can play Izoni again and make more thingies, which is pretty cool. More thingies is cool. Can get rid of the Macabre Reconstruction and get 2 more spiders. And we can swing for 4 in the air. A little bit scared about the face down card. It's almost certainly the 5/5 that destroys an artifact. I don't know why I think it's that, but it's usually that card. The worst case scenario, it could be the angel that can exile X enemy creatures. Well, X creatures, I think. You can exile your own ones if you want. Okay. Now, could be a big trample creature. He could be able to give it death touch. I'm just thinking safety first, block with everything. Because I'm only on 6 life. No, he's very good news. He has skipped his combat phase, right? Okay, right. Just remember, I have how many things? Okay, I can pump Tunnel Tipster again. That's cool, and I'll still have enough for 3, 5, 8, 9. Yeah. Do that again. And gain my life points. Potentially. Attack in the air. Yeah, not going to play the creature. I want to flip something definitely here. Okay, another blocker. You can have something small basically trade up. But it's going to trade with a spider, really, isn't it? Oh. Oh, it triggers twice because of Delny Streetwise. Look out! Of course he does. That has Death Touch. Okay. Right, past the blockers. Chuck my biggest toughness creature in front of the face down card, I think. Can't be blocked. Can't be blocked because of Delny's other ability. Right. Okay, I'm with you. Okay, I think Alley Assailant will block the face down card. I will block here like that, block here like that. Hopefully doesn't have a big give everything trample card. 3 blockers. Okay. Okay, right. I'll do that. Turn that one face up. My part. Gets a token. We win one. Oh my god, that was a struggle. But yeah, we suffer quite a bit from a slow start every game. But this time we managed to stabilize, so that was good. might have gone a little bit greedy on the top end, I think. For land, that's good for this deck. Okay, 2/2. So I think a 3/3 is appropriate here. It's going to be tapped, but that could save me some damage. Or eat up a removal spell. And I could chuck in another 3/3 if I want. Actually, I've got, tell you what, no, I've got hard hitting question. I need to kill his 3 toughness creature. I don't need to, but it's going to help stabilize, I think. So I think it's worth doing. This thing, yeah, disguise is 5 mana, so this could actually flip next turn. Let's do that. No attacks. So if he's got the disguise, okay, that does pump up one of his creatures, fair enough. Yeah, I'll just trade off. Okay, we can play Izoni next turn. Could trade with a Hazda Vigilante or first strike something to death. Or just play another 2/2 creature. Okay, I see that gets to be 4/2. Nice. I forgot that that can do that. That's the extra ability that thing has. Okay, yeah, that gets bigger. Past the blockers, you can block the detective. And guess what? I got first strike. Well, now just slam the Izoni. Try and stabilize the situation. So I've got exactly 4 here. And then hopefully that can attract the next removal spell, and then I can play Incinerator. I don't want to attack. I'm going to hold him back, honestly. I do need to collect evidence with this to sweep his board. That's the only problem. But if Izoni dies this turn, then I can do a pretty good job of doing that, or even the Bolrac-Clan Basher. Okey-doke. Vengeful Tracker. I could play just a couple of face-down cards. Just play it cagey. See what he wants to do. Right, I think something's got to die here. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to waste Izoni, so I'm going to attack with everything. Basically. That thing. Okay, well, pop the face down card there. Right, so this thing does 6 damage, so I think turn him face up. You know what? That could be a mistake. This one could go face up and make that one indestructible. That one is a coveted falcon, okay. It's going to give me permanents and draw cards, is that right? Lucky me. Yeah. Alright, well, my face down guy survives. The branch, I think, let's keep that as another creature. We got through with quite a big chunk of damage there. Still got the Incinerator in the back pocket. Okay, cool. Oh, shoot, right. You own, but don't control. I see, he gets his stuff back. I see. And then, guess what? Coveted Falcon is 2/5, and I can't kill it with those things. Okay, well, yeah, Izoni blocks the inside source, and you two can block him. No witnesses. Everybody dies. Okay, he had just a board wipe. Fine. Each player, I got to investigate. Nice. Yeah. Well, it happens, doesn't it? Does he have a follow-up removal spell for my Incinerator? I'm sure he bloody does. You know. Tell you what, I can do a couple of face-down creatures first. Maybe I'm being too cautious and I should risk it. He's still got 3 cards left. He's holding something back. Okie doke. That gets flying. I get walloped. What I don't have actually is double black. Okay, well he's down to 1 card. Oh, he's got 2 cards. He's still, yeah, got a lot of cards. 10th District Hero, oh my god. Well, I think it's now or never. Incinerator of the Guilty. Got to play it, I think. And I hope that last card or the top card is not removal. I don't think he's got removal, so wait, he's got a face down card. Let's go for that. No attacks. Guess that's my version of a Wrath, but it's a slow Wrath, so he gets counterplay. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much. He was down to 2 cards. One of them was removal. Of course it was. I played so carefully. Oh my god. I guess I just didn't play anything worth removing with that when he had the board wipe. Well, I guess I have to torch 10th District Hero because that thing is too dangerous to keep alive. Okay, Branch of Vitu-Ghazi can block the Phantom. He might have a combat trick here, in which case, fair enough, you win, but he wins sort of either way, doesn't he? Oh wait, yeah, he can pump that up as well. That's the other thing he can do. That becomes 4/4. Is it going to become a 5/5 as well and make the other creatures have indestructible? Ah, God almighty, yeah. We got that little line of text on the bottom of the card. Yeah, silly me. Okay, so this is not... let's see. Yeah, I have to do this. And I just lose now because he gets through with... I can play this. Oh wait, no, I can play this. I can play this, yes. So I've got 2 blockers. And I can tap a clue, play the Thoroughfare. What's the chance that he just top decks something that lets him win? Or he's got a face down card there, of course, but Curious Inquiry gets it to 3/3. Okay. Oh, and it's a 5/4 flyer, of course. Well, it was always a flyer, so I had no chance. So just a Wrath, just a single target removal when he needed it in his last 2 cards. Yeah, just a disguised flying creature to finish me off. And yeah, 10th, my mistake, yeah, I should have gone, oh yeah, 10th District Hero has that little line of text at the end, all your other creatures are indestructible. But I think I was dead if I didn't block those creatures, so it's kind of a wash. Well, yeah, 1 and 3, fair enough. It was, it does look quite a greedy mana curve, really. Maybe not enough ramp to justify this curve. Some of the expensive things are disguised creatures, so they sort of the 3-drop slot is sort of bigger than it might otherwise appear. It felt like it's worth a shot. I suppose the big experiment was trying to play 2 Branch of Vitu-Ghazi. I still haven't turned that face up to get the 2 mana, so I don't think this is really a viable mana fixing card, honestly. But it does add 2 more creatures to the deck in the lands, and it adds 2 more disguise creatures for your Tunnel Tipsters. Let's see, so things that we didn't see Rakdos a single time. We had Incinerator, but it got immediately answered, I think both times I played it, which makes me sad. But Izoni was fantastic. Of course, we had 2 Izonis, so we drew Izoni quite often. And we did some disguise stuff, turning stuff face up, which was pretty fun. Yeah, it didn't feel like that much of a ramp deck to be honest. I wasn't getting big stuff out early. But also, this deck very low on removal. We've got Hard-Hitting Question, Torch the Witness, Suspicious Detonation. Those are our 3 removal spells. And we've got the Kraul Whipcracker that can destroy a token. I think we killed that's right, we killed an Ornithopter type token, but it meant that I couldn't play the Izoni, and that's why I lost. So it kind of mixed feelings. But yeah, good if you can kill token creatures. Yeah, that was fun though. Fun trying that out, but maybe didn't have the best luck there. Yeah, it was the game with, I think the guy had 8 removal spells, and he's playing 5 different colours. He's got the right colours, got all the removal spells, and won, basically. But I'm not bitter at all. Right, let's claim that one. Early night tonight. That's very welcome. Anyway, so that is a video. Thanks for watching.